Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a bit of an experiment. It's going to be not exactly scientific. We're going to call it a little science experiment though with Professor Vanessa. It's not exactly science, but it is an experiment, so I think it'll be fun. So you guys know how I've always banged on about how ancestry hints, don't just take them, don't just take the hints, they'll lead you astray. But I got to wondering the other day, what would happen if you did just take all the hints? So, you know, if you just went mad, if you just went yes, 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 and built your tree really fast, what would actually happen? Like, how accurate would it be? I'm going to assume not very accurate, but I've never actually done this before. So just let's give this a try. So one thing that I'm just going to say first is that there's two parts to these hints. So there are the hints that are going to build your tree, like the hints for a potential parent, mother or father, and you could click those and just build your tree. The other kinds of hints are the leaves that give you records. So they might be hinting this census or this birth record or whatever. I would still caution against adding all of the records because sort of on the little micro level, if you're looking at an individual, if you took every hint that came along, you're not going to get an accurate picture of that individual's life. So there will definitely be records hinted that are not going to be applicable. So you should never accept all of those. Every single one that you're going to accept, you should make sure that it actually genuinely does fit with your person. However, the other sort of hint, the potential mother, potential father thing that's coming up these days, I mean, it's been around for a while, but I think a lot of people have used these, as I've discussed, I mean, when I say discussed, as I've ranted about in previous videos, which I think I'll link above. I think a lot of people get the idea that you can build your tree really fast. You can just... And then suddenly you've got a whole family tree that you've built in like an hour, just like a Who Do You Think You Are episode or something. Or that you've managed to build in the free trial. I've always kind of been like, that is crazy. Why would anyone do that? They're not going to be accurate. But I got to just thinking to myself, I wondered like how accurate they might be. So I thought I would do a little experiment. I've done many years of research on my own tree. I've spent over 10 years researching and confirming and changing and whatever to get my tree to the point that it's at. So I thought, what would happen if I just put in my details and clicked all the hints and see whether or not the tree that Ancestry would build, like how that matches up to my tree. And it will tell me, have I wasted the last 10 years on my tree? I really don't know how I want this to go. My prediction is that the tree is going to be quite inaccurate because I don't think the hint's necessarily always going to get it right. But if it does turn out to be quite accurate, I'm going to be concerned that I've just wasted 10 years and maybe I should have just gone the lazy way. Anyway, I'm going to get into it. So before I do, if you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell because it really helps out my channel when you do. All right, now I'm going to cross over to my screen and let's build this wacky tree. All right, here we are on my Ancestry homepage. And I am, see, here's my tree. Let's just have a look at my tree to start with. So as you can see, it's quite full, but if you go up certain branches, not everything is filled out. So they'll get to certain points where they're not. But what I thought I'll do, I'm not going to start a tree with me or my parents. What I'll do is I'll start with one of my grandparents. So let's try my grandmother. Okay, wait. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is create a new tree. And my grandmother's going to be the home person. put her in? Is it going to give me any hints? Nope. Fine. I'll put her parents' names. Sure. It's given me a leaf for my grandmother. We don't have any potential parents coming up yet though. Oh, here's a leaf. Well, I guess we could just take it from Ancestry family trees. All right, let's just take it from the top one. We'll take it from the top one every time. All right, we'll put parents. Take all those hints. Sure, take it, take everything. Save. And we'll go back to the tree. Oh, now we've got some potentials. Right, here we go. Potential father. I'm just going to say yes. I'm going to keep saying yes to everything. We're going to build us a crazy tree. No, I don't need to view it. Yep. At this point, I'm not even going to make any comment on whether these are correct or not. I'm just going to take everything. Yes. Oh no, no, I don't want to view. Go back. Yes. This is the laziest tree that I've ever done. Yes. And where are some other potentials? What are you doing? Do I have to take some hints? So I think if there's no potentials coming up, I'm just going to go to family trees and I'm going to pick the first one and I'm just going to take it. And I'm going to take everything. This is just like Who Do You Think You Are? No, I'm kidding. Gosh, that was a lot to accept. Maybe I won't accept everything. No, I don't know if I need to get the hints. Let's just keep going. Look at it trying to swallow all that. Come on, Ancestry. All right, we got some more potential parents popping up. Let's go. So these hints are obviously related to other people's trees that they've added. So it's taking from family trees, which is obviously where the danger lies. So if these people haven't done correct trees, then I'm taking incorrect information. I'm just going to take parents. I'm not going to add every friggin' person. This is going to take forever if I do. This is just a science experiment. I don't need to take every single hint. Got a lot more potentials. I could really keep going, but I think at this point I'm going to just compare because I'm not going to go on forever. I don't know about all the years off the top of my head, but Yes, yes. These are correct, yes. All the names are right so far. Yep, yep. Yes. Up to this point, this tree is 100% accurate, at least with the names, possibly with the dates too. Okay, my friends, I think this experiment has indeed taught me that I have wasted the last 10 years of my life on genealogy. I actually could have done my family tree in 5 minutes just by accepting the most obvious hints that come along. My whole life is a lie. I don't know what I'm going to do now. I thought that genealogy required a lot more research, but clearly it does not. You can indeed do your tree very quickly. Please don't take this video too seriously. This was just one experiment, and I'm pretty sure that if you actually continued to do that sort of method, it would not work in the long term. So yeah, don't. I actually think that a lot of the time it could probably go completely wrong and you could end up down a completely wrong track. If I'd kept going further, undoubtedly it would have eventually gone that way. I mean, maybe not undoubtedly, I don't know. Maybe this requires more experiments. I challenge you to do a quick 5-minute click every hint tree just like I did and tell me what results you came up with. Have we been wasting our lives? Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up because it really helps out my channel when you do. And I will see you soon in my next video. Bye guys.